What if I tell you that every single thing you thought you know about Egypt was wrong? From the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza to the invention of the 365 days calendar, the first ever non-written language, the Egyptian embalming that could preserve body for thousands of years, the door lock, toothpaste, makeup, paper, and drink, just to name a few. All of this and many more things you thought you know about Egypt were probably wrong. Let me explain. Egypt is a land that is rich in history and culture, with a legacy that has inspired countless generations around the world. From the majestic Pyramid of Giza to the intricate hieroglyph etched into stone, Egypt has captured the imagination of the world. Yet, beneath this magnificence lies a complicated history that is often misunderstood and overlooked by so many people. In particular, the question of who the original people of Egypt were. Hi everybody, my name is Olajupopola. In this video, I will be debunking the controversial myths of who the original people of Egypt were. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. For many years, the dominant narration was that ancient Egypt was a civilization that was founded and ruled by non-African people or whites. This narrative was propagated by historians and scholars who believed that the indigenous population of Egypt were not capable of creating such a sophisticated society. However, the recent archaeological and genetics evidence has challenged these narratives, revealing that the original people of Egypt were Africans, and not just Africans but dark-skinned Africans. These people were known as the Nubians, and they established a very powerful kingdom that extends from the Valley of Nile to the Red Sea. The Nubians are skilled builders, architects, and artists, who left their mark on everything you can ever see in Egypt when it comes to culture and history. They built elaborate temples and palaces, created an intricate work of art, and established a system of government that is admired and emulated by neighboring kingdoms. But the big question is, how come they can't be found in Egypt today? Let me explain. Despite their significant contribution to the land of Egypt in both culture and history, the Nubians were eventually displaced by Arab invaders who conquered the land of Egypt in 7th century AD. This conquest marked the beginning of a new era in Egyptian history, one that may see a gradual assimilation of Arab culture and language into the fabric of Egyptian history. The Arab conquest of Egypt had a profound impact on the country's culture and identity. The Arab conqueror brought with them a new language, religion, and a way of life that would shape the region for centuries to come. When the kingdom is hijacked through conquest, so many people will die, which implies the reduction in the original population, especially the able men. Most of the survivors will flee to neighboring countries and the rest will be captured and marginalized. Over time, Arab language and culture became dominant in Egypt, and the original Nubian language and culture gradually disappeared. For centuries, the Nubians were a big part of Egyptian civilization, and their history is intertwined with that of the Arabs. There were several reasons for the Nubian exodus from Egypt. One of the major factors was the construction of the Aswan Dam in the 60s, which flooded most of the Nubians' land and forces most of the Nubians to relocate. Additionally, political and economic instability and discrimination made life difficult for the Nubians. As a result, many Nubians left Egypt in search of better opportunity and a more stable way of life. Today, there are still large communities of Nubians living in Sudan, as well as a small population in Egypt and every other country of the world. This process of cultural assimilation was not unique to Egypt, but occurred throughout the Arab world as the Islamic Empire expanded. The legacy of the Nubians and their contribution to Egyptian history is often overlooked and downplayed, with many Egyptians associated closely with Arab heritage than their African roots, which I can't blame them for, because the larger population of Egypt now are Arabs. But what if we were to reclaim this legacy and recognize the true origin of Egyptian civilization? What if we were to embrace the diversity of the past and celebrate every single person that has made a contribution to the land of Egypt? While it is an undeniable fact that the land of Egypt is home to over 100 million Arabs, they are not the reason behind the great advancements and civilizations in the ancient Egypt, and that is why the number of pyramids never grew since their conquest. The Nubians, who understand the laws that guided the construction of the pyramid and some other secretive invention of Egypt, has been killed and others were displaced. It is only by acknowledging and respecting the contribution of all people, regardless of their ethnicity or background, that we can truly understand the rich and complex culture and history of Egypt. We must remember the Nubians for the remarkable achievements and the diversity they brought to Egypt. No Egyptians in Egypt? No. There have always been and there will always be Egyptians of all color and background, each contributing to the rich tapestry of the nation's history and culture. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Ola Ipopola. See you next time.